Hi, guys, and welcome to the ChatShip podcast, episode 1. This is a lockdown edition with me, Reese, and my co-host, Alex.
Hi, well done. Very good, Reese. Thank you very much. Unfortunately, guys, this podcast is coming to you slightly different in terms of how we'd planned. But obviously, with the current situations in the world, we are unable to meet up. We were going to have somewhat of a set. That was the plan anyway. So essentially, the vibe of our channel is chatting shit, as the name suggests. Complete bear shit. Banter and, complete garbage. Verbal diarrhea. So, you're either going to love it or you hate it. Please don't be too harsh on us. It's the first go. We have a lot of planned. Yeah. We have a lot planned. Like further podcasts. We were going to do podcasts just in a slightly more formal, hopefully more professional looking manner. But thanks to Zoom, thanks guys.
Please sponsor us.
Yeah, this is the vibe we're going for the time being. Lockdown edition. That's what it is. Limited edition podcasts. We are going to plan on doing some gaming videos as well. So if you've got any, eventually when people see this, I'd like to think there are going to be some comments. If you've got any suggestions,
your mum.
Yeah, hi mum, I made it. If you've got any suggestions of things you'd like to see or game challenges you want us to try out, put it in the comments. We'll see what we can do. Obviously, money is still an object to us, so we're gonna have to be somewhat, compromising in games we play because we want to play them together and stuff like that. Go on, Reese, do you want to tell the viewers why we started the channel?
Because we need money. No. So it's been a dream of ours for a long time, I'm guessing. I know I've wanted to do it for a while. You've wanted to do a podcast for...
Yeah, before we even met, before work, even through high school, but I was still in the mentality of, oh my God, I haven't got the you probably can tell already, still, I haven't got the confidence for it. What if my friends find out at school, think I'm a loser? I've grown out of that, I'd like to think so. We'll see, won't we?
Have you though?
Yeah, well... So, yeah, it's also been a dream of mine for a while. It's always been, what kid, 9 out of 10 kids want to become a YouTuber nowadays, don't they? But I thought podcasts to me were a bit...
I thought they all wanted to do TikTok now. I thought that was a new thing.
Well, yeah. They want to be a TikToker and then move on to YouTube. That's what I think is the platform in it. But back in my day...
We're down with the kids.
They wanted to everyone wanted to be a YouTuber, didn't they? It's just...
Back in your day.
Yeah. All 5 years ago when I was in high school. So, So it's always been a dream of mine. And it's only now that I've got the financial means, the time, and the maturity, should we say. But I'll leave that up to your decision.
Yeah, not so sure on that one. But yeah, it's something we wanted to do for a while. We have far too much free time and not enough stuff to do with it. So here we are.
Yeah. How good. Advertise that so glamorously there, Reese. No, we do have the passion to want to do it. We'd also love the ability to work from home. That's like the number one,
We're meant to do it for the fans and because we enjoy making content.
Oh no, 100%. That's the main thing. But with that comes the ability to work from home. You know what I mean? So why not? If I can make a financially stable thing of this, then why not?
It's selling out already, guys.
Yeah. So where are we up to with the channel so far?
So this is obviously going to be, well, at this point we don't actually know this, but we're assuming this is the first thing you're going to see on the channel.
Mm-hmm.
So we have some gaming videos currently in production, some maybe 1 or 2 done by the point you're seeing this, which we hope to have out. That they're going to be about once a week, guys. So we'll let you know more precise dates when we actually have them. This podcast we'll be doing once a week as well. Sometimes we'll have guests on, hopefully. Obviously not with the current Rona situation, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
at the moment, I think it's worth us noting. Um, Obviously, with us all being in lockdown, we do have a lot more time outside of work. So the remote podcasts and the gaming, we probably have a little bit more time to do that. Although I know there's more to life than that. You know, we've got families we can be spending time with and stuff. We're quite
who
fortunate,
needs
aren't we,
them?
that we still live at home. And well, you've just ruined what I was going to say there, Reese. I was going to say something nice and wholesome. I was going to say we're quite
Nah.
lucky that we have time to spend with our families during this time. Blah 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 blah. You know, 80% of the people you care about are in your household, so you know you can keep an eye on them, whatever.
At this point, I've been locked up with them for 3 weeks. It's no.
That's very good. Very good point. Yeah, but yeah. So, where was I? Yeah. So at the moment we've got a little bit more time. All I'm saying is, once this all does go away, when this will happen, we'll have no idea when life will go back to normal, when we go back to work, because we are not essential workers. We have been furloughed, so we are at home. But my point being is, when this does all go back to a little bit more normal, and we are back in work, we'll have to review the sort of uploading schedule. But we'll keep you posted about that.
Wow, already disappointing there, Alex.
No. I'm just being real with the viewers. So,
Real with the viewers.
what? Go on. Any positives? Any negatives that have happened since lockdown, Reese? Anything you can, to you personally?
Did you say specifically? Because that's what it sounded like.
Specifically, shut up.
Specifically, oh yes. No, well, I mean, my sleeping pattern's gone to absolute mush. I swear everyone's has.
Yeah, I was going to say
my current sleeping pattern's about 5 a.m. to 2 in the afternoon, so that's always fun.
Mine's not that extreme. At the beginning, it's started to go from about 3-4 in the morning till 11 o'clock in the morning the next day. That was my sleeping pattern, and it's slightly getting a bit better now. We'll see, though. We'll see. I say it's getting better. It's been 2 nights that I've been to bed at 1 o'clock in the morning and still seen the morning the next day.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, there's that one. I mean, the positive, we're not in work, guys, so can't complain about that.
Yeah, and we are still getting paid some money.
Some monies.
Yeah. Well, whilst we're not, I don't go out I can't go out spending my money on, cinema, food, that sort of thing. Football used to cost me £10 a week.
Jesus,
at least.
Really?
Yeah, £5 a game.
Bloody hell.
A week, so I know it's not a lot, but it adds up, doesn't it? Point being is, I'm saving money as well as not being paid as much, so it's not all bad. Like I say, we're still living at home, still pouncing off the parents slightly.
Is that a phrase? I don't think that's a phrase.
What, pouncing off your parents?
Yeah, I've never heard anyone say that.
Great. You're making me second guess myself now. Right. Where's the segue? Come on.
Transition.
Right, so without saying it,
the virus.
What do we think's going on there then?
What do you mean?
Well,
what's going on there?
Yeah, like, do we think it's? Have you heard people claiming it's man-made? Do we think it's nature? Do we think it's man-made? That sort of thing.
I've seen various people on Facebook, and obviously that is the most reputable source for information these days.
Yeah, might as well just go on Wikipedia.
Wikipedia at this point has got a better reputation than Facebook.
Yeah.
I think Facebook is only above WhatsApp at this point.
Yeah, WhatsApp finding out all the information they need to beat coronavirus.
Yeah, before the government.
Right? That's still a relevant meme.
By the time this goes up, probably not. Weird with the times. No, I mean, you see the things that people say it's man-made. I don't know what your opinion is on it.
I haven't got a definitive answer yet, but I just feel
big words. We're fancy guys.
I just feel like it just seems a bit suspect that it comes from the place that gave us, I think, SARS and MERS. Are they the names of them? The diseases?
Yes, it is. Well
Right.
done.
Apparently, that's where they came from. They're also claiming they have 0 new cases out of being, you know, the epicenter, should we say, of where it all
I mean,
started, and then for them
they
not to have any new cases.
they have been on lockdown for like 2 months, 2.5 months,
True.
and I think that is local cases.
Yeah.
I think I read somewhere. I think they're still getting cases from people coming in from abroad, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, we've really done a lot of research here, guys.
No, like I've watched other podcasts and stuff where there's one I watched where a doctor was actually phone called on it, and he was saying how he didn't say it in as many words, but he just said it was very suspect himself. So that obviously persuaded me slightly to nod towards the bio warfare. Yeah. It just, I don't know. I wouldn't think that from China. But I don't know.
Nice.
I heard something.
Billions of people.
I heard something. People saying it was it could potentially be a hybrid because, and again, great research here done. But I don't know what it's called, what it actually is. But apparently, in a wet market, there were bats hung up, like strung up above armadillos or something like that. And in doing so, some form of cross contamination happened, and potentially somewhere I've heard that it's just a hybrid virus from the two different species. Complete bollocks. I know it sounds like it, but we'll see. But yeah. How long do we think? Moving on. How long do we think lockdown's going to last then?
I'll answer that in a second because I've just realised something. Some behind the scenes footage for you guys. So we have our notes currently up on screen, and I've just realised I've typed hybrid.
Oh yeah, I noticed that before, but I didn't want to say anything.
Yeah, apparently we're hyping up the virus.
Yeah.
So that's always fun. Sponsored by
Corona
you know who.
beer.
Yeah. Don't knock Corona beer, guys. It's nice. Anyway, so what was the question?
I was saying, how long do we think this is going to last? Because people are saying it was 3 weeks, then they were going to review it. Then people are saying it's going to be a month, 2 months, 3 months. What do you think? Because nobody knows.
Okay, yeah. So for
fucking not knowing.
For full disclosure, at this point, we've been on lockdown for I think this is our 3rd week now. Am I right in saying that?
Yeah, I've seen things online where people are like day 17 in quarantine. Whether that just be, some people pick numbers out of the air just to be funny for a meme or something. I don't know.
Yeah. This is the 3rd week.
Yeah.
So we were told initially 3 weeks. I can't see that being the case personally. You look at places like Wuhan in China. I've probably not pronounced that even close to being correct. So sorry, our Chinese viewers, because I know there's going to be loads of you.
Eventually.
Yeah. They were on lockdown for like 76 days. So 3 weeks is never going to happen. I mean, our job, we were told they'd be shut for 6 weeks. I think even that's being a bit ambitious, to be honest.
Yeah. Just for me, again, I'm not going to be able to put a time frame on it, but I definitely think it's going to be longer than first thought because...
Oh, yeah, for definite.
Even when, say, the curve flattens, that's the term we hear all the time now, to lessen the stress on the NHS and stuff like this, so that there's less people admit it at once to be treated at once.
Yeah.
They're trying to basically prolong the period that it's around, so they can do that.
Yeah. Spread all the cases out.
Yeah. So therefore, it's going to be around longer rather than trying to eradicate it quickly, which obviously, I don't know.
It require everyone getting it basically.
Yeah, but then
which isn't feasible.
Say we've got an antidote, cure, whatever you want to call it. That's then got to make it around to the hundreds of thousands, millions, whatever people around the world to be, vaccinated or treated, should we say, with this, which the manufacture of that's going to take time. Then the distribution of that.
For definite. I mean, these people thinking. Oh, sorry, go on. What was your point?
I was just going to say, apparently, there's places like Boots and things like that that it's going to be setting up like testing facilities in the near future to basically say whether you got it or not. But obviously, that doesn't change. Yeah. That doesn't change, like your what you call it. That's not going to cure you. That's just going to tell you whether you've got it, whether you're carrying it, whether you know what I mean.
Well,
Some people can carry it and be healthy. Other people can not know they've got it, and then in a matter of days they can become really ill. So, you know.
Yeah, for definite. I mean, the fact we haven't even in this country got proper testing for it yet shows we're not going to have an antidote in 3 weeks? Not a chance.
Well,
so all your mums on Facebook,
you anti-vax kids,
I'm calling you out already. Stop it. Behave.
Well, what was I going to say?
I don't know. I didn't write that down.
No, neither did I. I'm looking out my window now with a point I was going to say.
This is a real F transition here, boys.
No, I completely fluffed my lines there. Sorry, I had a point. It's lost me.
We're going to the next point, or I've just realised what the next point is.
Yeah. Okay. So, well, yeah. So we don't know how long lockdown's going to be. There's going to be, reviews. They keep saying, but even after this is all gone, what you call it? I still won't trust the air outside to breathe. I mean, I'm not. Do you know what I mean? I'm a 21-year-old. I'm reasonably healthy.
Well,
I'd like to think, and I've got my mild asthma, so I'm one of those people that they say, "Oh, just take extra care and stuff like that." But I just don't think it's worth it. I used to think I was slightly invincible when it came to like viruses and the flu and stuff like that. Get headaches, but nah, the flu can get fucked.
Yeah.
But this thing, it's scary.
So long story short, guys, in about 3 weeks, this is going to be a solo podcast.
Yeah. Al Pump tragically died fetching milk for his household. But
of the Rona.
Yeah. Just to go a little bit deep and real for a second before we move on to the next sort of humorous point is how cruel Rona is because of the way it is. Say if you were admitted in an ambulance, they're not going to let your family come along with you to the hospital because you're just another person that could have it, to carry it, pass it on, or you could just get it from the person that's, you know what I mean? My point being, there are some very sad stories out there at the moment of people being alone in the last moments, or even the ones that are fighting it, they're having to do it on their own.
It's tragic.
The treatment of it is obviously these incredible NHS staff and other care workers across the world, not just claps to them, not just in our country, but they're obviously risking a lot, and just want to say thank you. Not that any of them will be listening to this podcast anytime soon, but yeah, I can put it out there just to feel better about myself. But they're going to be wearing all this kit, all these masks, gloves, whatever, that they're hard to identify. So my point being is when they're going to be treating these people, they're not going to be identifiable. It's like you're being treated by a robot almost. Do you know what I mean? And I don't mean the mannerisms of the care staff. I just mean when you can't see someone's face properly, it's a little bit less sincere, isn't it? And it's no one else's fault. I'm just trying to prove the point that, essentially, I just want to make these people, these daft people that are still going out into the parks and making unnecessary trips thinking, oh, I can go and see my friend, it'll be all right. The longer that people are doing that, the more people are going to, it's almost like they need to see these people who have lost people they care about for it to hit home. Do you know what I mean?
That is the smoothest transition I've ever seen, Alex. Thank you for that.
Well,
straight into the next point, which
just before we go on to that point, sorry, just to continue on the deep and depressing before we go on to the humorous, is the fact that even funerals, they're the only social gathering they're allowing at the moment, but even there, you're only allowed a maximum of 10 people. You know what I mean? So that's not a proper send-off for some people. And also, they say not to hug, because that can pass it on. Anyway, moving on. Let's go.
Way to keep it light.
Yeah.
Right, selfish bastards.
Oh, yeah, that was the transition. Yeah, you're welcome.
All these people who all of a sudden have decided they want to be Mo Farah. What are you doing?
Ah,
Take your
yeah.
tracksuits off. Get in your house. You're being asked to sit in your house and watch TV for 3 weeks. What are you doing?
Well, maybe longer, but yeah. I think the point is there's these people that when they were allowed to be as free as they wanted, would spend most of their time watching telly, Netflix, indoors, and now they're being told that's what they need to be doing, like staying indoors. Now all of a sudden, they're using it as an excuse to go on fucking, a marathon training run every day.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I do believe there are some people that have thought, right, okay, now I've got the time, I've got no excuse, and go on a run. But there's definitely people just jumping on the bandwagon, 100%.
Yeah, we're not calling those people out. If you're doing it for good reasons, you're doing it for self-improvement. Yeah. I mean, good on you.
If anything, I would say, when we go on to, in a little while, we'll touch on like our personal advice. Not that we're any qualified, but if you want to hear some our personal experiences, coping mechanisms, whatever, I would say staying active is a really good one, if not the top one.
We're probably the least qualified people.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the point we're making, people, is don't go outside if you don't have to.
Yeah.
It's 3 weeks. It's a holiday. Just go to sleep. Have a nap.
Take a hobby.
Exactly.
Take up a hobby, yeah.
Use it to be better. But we'll get onto that later. So, our next point, Alex. What has this ruined for you? Any plans?
Right. Well,
been ruined by the Rona.
Well, not only
good F transition again there.
Well, as I said, this podcast wasn't meant to be recorded in such a way, as in just voice.
Oh no, yeah, we had big plans.
We were planning this week in exactly, actually. So we're keeping in with the time frame slightly of when we was just, we were saying we were going to have the kit and the recording like sort of started by, but we were going to
anything for the fans.
We were going to have episodes recorded in person, like, so we would have got together because my family were going away for the week. So therefore I would have had the house to myself, so I didn't have to worry about embarrassing myself in front of my family, being loud, whatever. So I'd have had the back room of my house, we're going to sort of set it up as the studio for the podcast. So we were going to do that.
Oh yeah, we're professional people.
Maybe try and get a guest on or something like that. But obviously, like I keep repeating myself, but it's true. With lockdown, we're sticking to the rules. We're staying in.
I mean, we make it sound like that's not what we do all the time anyway.
Yeah. I mean, I would like to go out. I've not been out since it all started, but, needs
I've not had fresh air in months.
No, I'm out in the garden every day, but it's different. But yeah, so there's that's been sort of postponed, should we say, rather than ruined, because we've adapted. We've Bear Grylls'd it. This is our attempt
to the wild.
Yeah. So there's.
I mean, we can't really call doing a podcast adapting.
No, but the way in which we're recording it is slightly improvised.
I must have missed that episode of Bear Grylls. While you're out in the wild, set up a podcast.
Yeah. Grab your mic. Other things it's ruined for me personally. I got tickets for Neighbourhood Weekender. That's in Warrington, based in Warrington. I was looking forward to going watching Catfish on the Bottom in there. The only reason, really, I got the ticket.
Yeah, I was going to say, the lineup's not very good this year.
Oh, you've probably offended a few people there.
Controversial. I don't care. It's not very good.
Okay.
Yeah, we could have done if anyone was watching it.
Yeah, exactly. What else was I going to say? I didn't really have any holidays planned, so there's not that. But festivals were the big one. And I say festivals as in plural. Hey. I mean two. Neighbourhood, which I've said, and I would like to go to Leeds again. With work, obviously, I've been lucky the last 2 years. I've been able to have the time off. I think it's the only time I actually have off as a big chunk, as in a week or a weekend or whatever. But other than that, yeah, it was just those two festivals off the top of my head I had planned, Leeds and Neighbourhood. But they're going to be
terrible stuff.
Postponed slash
probably cancelled.
Cancelled, yeah. People who think they're still going to be able to go when it says it's going to be postponed until August and that, I think.
Oh yeah, not a chance.
That's not going to happen. What about you? Anything?
Oh, have I ever? So I had two. You could probably say holiday/festivals. Really,
Oh,
I
is
was
this the
supposed to go into.
Romania stuff?
Hey, well, it's meant to be on Belgium as well, wasn't it? So,
I think.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I don't know if I heard about that one.
technically speaking, they've not been cancelled yet. But I was due to go to Tomorrowland in Belgium in July,
Oh, sweet.
and then the weekend after, actually, I was going to Romania to Untold Festival. So,
Yeah, that's the one I know
ni-
about. Untold.
neither of them have actually been cancelled yet. But as we said, it's what 2 months' time. It's very
Yeah,
unlikely that they're going to go on.
it's the fact that the
So,
festivals as well.
oh yeah, I mean the massive festivals.
No, I mean, as in like, not only is it they've been cancelled for obvious reasons, but the fact that the festivals where it's a large group of people
Oh
packed into
yeah,
tight spaces just makes it that little bit more. It's not like, oh, fucking the cinema's opened again.
yeah, yeah.
Where they can sort of kind of still promote the social distancing sort of thing, but yeah, you know
Oh
what I
yeah,
mean.
not at a festival.
Yeah,
No, definitely not ones that size either.
not when
So,
you're
I
shagging
don't know.
crisps.
What?
Like the Coachella versus the UK festivals meme. Have you ever seen it?
No.
Where Coachella, the it's all lovely and I don't know what's the word, and then in the UK it's bloody
Oh no. Yeah, the one with
fucking
Gary Lineker.
sniffing, yeah,
Yeah,
sniffing
yeah,
crack
yeah.
off a paedophile's knob or something. I don't know. Right, come on, moving
Amazing,
on.
amazing.
Anything else ruined
Um,
other than
the
this
mental,
podcast by what I've just said?
in my mental sanity with what you've said. No, I think that's probably about it. To be honest, didn't really have a lot planned.
Yeah, introverts.
Oh no, we did, but I can't
Okay.
talk about those. Can't talk about those. Those other plans,
All right.
the ones I mentioned before the lockdown. You know which ones I'm on about. I'm not just sounding like an idiot here, am
I don't think I know.
I? Well, I'm not going to say them anyway. I'll tell you later. Tell you off air.
Okay. So, that being said, what have we been doing to keep ourselves busy, and what advice can we give? Please take it with a pinch of salt. We're not qualified, but just give us a break.
In the words of the in-betweeners, I've had 210 wanks and my cock's like a pepperami.
Wow. Jesus.
No, that's a joke.
No, it's not. Let's be honest.
I've not had 210.
211. Jesus, get it right.
Seriously? In 3 weeks? That's like what? 70 a week?
Day.
10 a day?
I'm quite proud of myself for that maths there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
Very, unlike, no, I'm not going there.
I didn't say what have you been doing.
What have I been doing?
What? Yeah.
What have I been doing, or what could people be doing? Because they're two very different things.
Just answer both. Why not?
What have I personally been doing?
Keeping the house together.
What's up?
Keeping the household together.
Oh yeah. Jesus, let's not go into that. Absolute nightmare. No, mainly watching TV, video games, planning all this. Trying to do some exercise. It's not been going well, people.
Well, I'm quite lucky because in terms of what I've been doing, like I said before, one of the best advice I can say for people is keep active. And when I was younger, well, I say younger, about 2 years ago, I was really, really into my gym. Went pretty much every day and stuff like that. I used to smash it, got the stuff off those protein websites and stuff like this. You're odd. But my point being is I bought myself like a second-hand weightlifting bench, like a pretty, kid sort of friendly one.
A kid-friendly weightlifting bench.
Well, I mean, it's not very big and the weights aren't very heavy and it's pretty janky. But I bought that and then never really used it. And then now that we've had the time at home and I wanted to keep active and I've been needing to start getting back into the gym properly for a while, that I've been able to, me and my brother a few times have gone down and done a bit of a gym session in the garage. So
gym sesh.
There's that. Also, again, the reason I keep saying I'm pretty lucky is because we have one of those Samba goals. I don't know if you know what they are. There's just basically a
Not a
6-a-side
clue.
net that's made out of plastic tubes that you can fit together. I've been allowed to put that up in the garden, which I was surprised about. Because we ruin the turf and the fucking kicking balls over all the time. But yeah, I can keep myself active doing that. Other than that, yeah, Netflix. Disney Plus has just recently come out, hasn't it? Everyone's been bashing that. I've been doing this Star Wars marathon, Pirates of the Caribbean. Love that.
I was about to say that this is going to get some hate. I've never seen a Star Wars film.
Right, well, I think I can't be your partner anymore.
Anyway, that's been ChatShip.
But yeah, so films, spending time with the family as well. I've got a little sister at home, so
Oh,
we're still
I like
sincere.
how
As late as we're humorous, we're still sincere.
you see, like your family's so nice, and then mine, it's just been arguing. And to be fair, actually, I was teaching my little siblings some magic tricks earlier. That was quite fun.
Nerd. No.
I'm not a nerd.
Tell them what you ordered off Amazon then, Reese.
Not going to out me. It's the first episode. You still want to be friends.
Yeah, we're meant to introduce ourselves, not fucking diss each other.
Oh,
we want them to
come.
We want people to come back. We want people to come back.
Please come back. Please like us.
Any shows?
Please.
Maybe a bit indie / bit out there that not many people, like the ones that aren't trending that you'd suggest people should watch, or any.
Oh my god, it's not trending. I'm not watching it.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know what that voice was. No. To be fair, actually, I'll tell you what I did watch the other day that I've never seen before. Have you ever seen Shooter on Netflix?
I've seen it advertised, but I've never watched it.
Well, yeah, I was
multiple
like
times. Is it one with is it Wahlberg in it?
No.
No, okay.
It's a TV series.
Right, okay.
Awkward.
I think The Shooter is a film with Mark Wahlberg in it then.
Pretend. I don't know. I'm not going to pretend to be film savvy because I'm not. I don't know how to describe it without ruining it, really. So it's about...
Spoiler alert, guys.
Yeah, full-on spoiler alert. I mean, if you've not watched it, I doubt you're going to watch it, but... basically about a Marine
Great
sniper.
Recommendation.
I mean, I'm not going to persuade people to watch it, Emma.
Third time's the charm. Go on.
So, it's about a Marine sniper who gets approached by a friend who works for the president, getting asked to do recon on a site where the president's going to be because they've had a death threat against the president.
All right.
The minor twist, he does all this research, goes to the places. The president gets shot anyway after he's done all this recon, and he gets framed for it.
Right.
So basically the whole first season, that's all I've seen so far, is basically him trying to clear his name and gather the evidence to show how he was framed.
Right, okay.
And try and get his life back, basically.
Sounds very similar to, if I'm right, it sounds very similar to the plot of The Shooter film, which I believe, if it's the right name of the film, this sniper is hired to sort of, I don't know whether he's hired to assassinate or investigate an assassination, and he inspects like the site of the sniper like lookout, like they found where the guy was sniped from and stuff, and from there he's trying to work it out, and then I think he gets framed himself for being the shooter. It was a while since I watched this, but
I mean,
but basically this Mark Wahlberg is then on the run.
Yeah, this is where we find out that film and TV show are like based on each other or something, and we've just watched the same thing.
It is a bit coincidental, isn't it? That they're very similar named, similar plot.
But anyway, it's on Netflix. Watch it. I mean, I'm not, why would you listen to me? I'm not a film critic, as you've just heard from my excellent description.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else I've watched that's niche that people haven't watched already. I'll tell you what, though.
Sorry, go on.
The Dinosaur from Disney Plus, that was a childhood favourite of mine. With Aladar, the dinosaur. Do you know which one I'm on about?
Never seen it.
Really good
not
film.
A clue.
Really good film.
I mean, I've been to Disneyland and I still don't know what you're on about.
But yeah, that's a good film. Really good. I like that. Reminds me of Another childhood classic of mine, The Land Before Time. Have you ever watched that one?
Nope.
I get grilled all the time by Moll saying that I look, baby pictures of me remind her of one of the characters in that.
I mean, to be fair, you still look like a baby now.
Wow.
When you've not got your what's it called?
Please finish.
your big caveman beard.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, I was going to say, with us being, that's a good point you bring up. With us being in lockdown, where we worked, we weren't allowed facial hair unless we had a beard net on until recent times. Before then, we weren't even allowed the beard net situation. But I've just let mine grow. Established I've got a ginger beard. But yeah, have you seen recently, Reese, that most lads, because they can't get to a hairdresser and they're getting bored, they've started to scalp themselves?
Oh,
Giving
Jesus.
themselves a knot all over.
Yeah, I don't know if they've all been watching The Boy in the Striped Pajamas and just thought,
Shmuel looks
similar
kind of
situation. Yeah, similar situation.
Shmuel's
Locked up when they don't want to be.
Oh, wow. I like what you did there.
Yeah,
So,
who knew?
Has your hair survived this long?
See, you've said this. You know it has because you've seen the picture I sent you earlier before we went on air. It's going to have to go on screen now.
I wouldn't say as it survived, but yeah, it's still on your head. No, yeah, I can't talk really. Mine's in a desperate need of a haircut, but obviously in current situation, that's not possible. So I live.
No, that's just because you have a perm. That's all it is.
I don't have a perm.
You look like you've got a perm.
No, I don't. I've got curly hair, viewers. Naturally curly hair, and forever
it's permed.
I've hated it. So, if it was a perm, then I've punished myself. Basically, that's what I'm trying to get at.
Yeah,
but yeah,
well, still better than my hair at the minute. So, but no, I've seen. I think we both know people who have, for a better term, scalped themselves. I don't get it, guys. What are you doing?
Absolutely,
Why?
Phil Mitchell'd themselves.
Yeah, I mean, that was better reference than what I was going for. So I'm very glad you did that.
No, I mean, I get it because my hair's got to the stage where it does need cutting. So
yeah,
obviously, without being able to, like, if you've got clippers at home, it's almost easier to take it all off than trying to style it with just clippers when you're not a hairdresser.
But this is the thing: no one's going to see it.
Well, yeah, exactly. But no one's going to see it if you go bald unless you bloody promote it. Not
well,
promote
no, but
it, but you know what I mean.
That's not saying, oh, the boiler's broke. I can't get someone in, so I may as well just bodge it myself.
True.
No, you just
basically.
Guys, if you learn one thing, if you learn one thing from this podcast, and let's face it, you are only going to learn one thing from this podcast. Do not shave your hair. It's not a good look.
Yeah. You're going to learn two things. Not learn two things, but take from two things from this podcast. Stay the fuck indoors. And don't shave your head.
Yeah, that's all we have to offer the world at this point.
That being said, have you got anything else you wanted to
add? What, in general, or?
Yeah, just with what's going on at the moment. I hope Big Boris makes a big recovery.
Yeah, for people looking to date this.
Yeah,
obviously.
April.
Speedy recoveries to him.
It's sunny outside.
Is it?
It is, yeah.
It is.
For me.
It's a bit cloudy here, but it's so hot in my room. I've had to shut my window because we have kids screaming on where I live, and I'm sure you didn't want to hear that.
No.
So I am absolutely boiling right now. Sorry, what was the question?
So is there anything you want to add?
Oh, yeah. I mean, obviously, if you know someone who's got it or, you have it yourself, I hope you get well soon. And just to reiterate what we've said to all you people going outside, just stop it. You don't need to. Stay inside. And then we can all go and have a massive sesh when this is over.
Yeah, that's my hopes. That was one I was going to say, was not only we've talked about what's been ruined, but after all this, has anyone got any, well, I say anyone, as in us two, have we got any plans for when this is all over, other than big fat sesh?
I mean, just big fat sesh. I
Yeah.
mean, what else can you add?
And that's coming from
I mean,
me, who's
like I
turned
said,
recently
yeah.
into an old man who doesn't go
No,
out
what
for
you
weeks and weeks and then goes out for one opportunity when he's actually off on a weekend, realizes he's cold and tired and can't be arsed, gets bloated off one dark fruit and wants to go home by 1 o'clock in the morning.
no,
No, I'm actually a bit of a party
no,
animal. I don't give
yeah.
myself enough credit.
I can't say what I want to say because I know a certain person would get very upset with me. I'm not going to give her a shout out. She knows exactly who I'm on about.
But yeah. So other than that, it's I think a
Big
lot of
sesh.
people are just gonna make up for lost time. I mean, were you talking before that your birthday might be in quarantine, lockdown?
Oh God, yeah, I didn't even think about that. So
Yeah.
my birthday, when is it? 3 months. 3 months. Surely we won't be on lockdown by then. I
Oh
hope not.
right, I thought it was a bit sooner than that. No, I know
And you
my
say we're friends.
some of my no, some of my family I've got birthdays in May, so I'm pretty sure they're going to be screwed.
Oh yeah. I've got 2 next month, family. But
I mean, I rang my mother, who's one of them, just to say, look, elephant in the room. I just want to sort of,
that's not a nice thing to call her.
I'll behave. Mom, I'm sorry if you're watching this.
I'm
listening, whatever. Please hit that like and subscribe, please, mother. What do you call it? No, I just said, like, what's the situation then? Because obviously I'm not going to be able to. Oh, well, for full context, my mum and dad aren't together anymore, live separate, whatever. And I'm spending this time with my dad because my mum's still a key work and she's got to learn.
Gotta learn.
She's still got to work. So my point being is,
Your mum's still in school.
Whilst I can't spend my time there, what do you call it? I'm obviously not going to be able to see her to give her a gift or order one offline and stuff like that. So I've just said, instead of me trying to sort of force to find a nice gift for her online, I said, is she okay with us just making up for lost time afterwards? So that's my plan. Wait until this is all over and make a note of everything I've missed and this and that and just try and make up for lost time.
That is so much sweeter than what I said. You're just making me look bad. Oh, well, I'm going to see my family do it. I'm going to get pissed.
Well, like mine was as well originally.
No, I mean, obviously we have other plans. Yeah, we have video ideas. There's stuff that I want to do that we could do for videos. Obviously, I'm not going to say because...
Yeah, we don't want to promise too much, do we, without being 100% sure ourselves. Obviously, the time frame is the main sort of uncertainty, but also our ability and stuff like that. And there's things that we want to do, but we'll see. We'll see in the future.
For sure.
But for now, you'll have to make do with some of the podcasts in this sort of format, and some gaming videos, really.
Some top quality content is coming, people. That's all we can say.
Well, we'd like to think so. We've spoke about it, haven't we, Reese? We're not expecting people to come for MLG gameplays.
Oh God, no! Jesus Christ, no!
They're here to listen to us chat shit. Hence the name. Bit of banter. Hopefully, make you somewhat laugh. Setting the bar really high.
Somewhat laugh. I know, yeah.
It's all in the editing.
All right, no pressure. Cheers.
Hey, I've got to have a go with that too. But
he says,
yeah, I think that's a nice natural conclusion to this first episode. Yeah.
So
okay, so this has been the first episode. I hope you like it. Obviously, this is new to us, so forgive us for being a little bit, I don't know, not as confident as maybe we will be in the future. I think once we got in the flow of it, it was a lot easier, wasn't it, Reese?
Yeah, cheers for that.
Well, they won't see the bits that we're referring to because it'll be edited.
I know, but now they know what. Never mind.
This can be edited.
Good words.
So, yeah, to sort of conclude, stay indoors. Don't shave your head if you can avoid it. Because your girlfriend will be mad at you, let me tell you.
Hi, Mol.
And, yeah, just try and keep busy. I hope everyone, like Reece said before, hope everyone's safe. Stay safe, wash your hands, that sort of malarkey. You know it already. Just don't be a tit and go on the park. You know what I mean? One trip out a day for exercise, not go and fucking sit and have a picnic. So,
or sunbathing on the beach.
yeah. Go on, sign us off, Reece. Sign us off.
So that has been episode 1, guys. You've got to smash that like button.
Yeah, please
remember to subscribe to the channel.
If you can share it to get more people, you know, to actually find a channel to the channel. Great word choice. That'd be much appreciated. Hopefully the quality will only get better. Well, I'd like to hope so.
Well,
fucking hell.
Can't get any worse, can it?
No, exactly. But yeah, like I said.
If you have any go on.
I was just going to say, it's a very improvised episode at the moment with the current situation, so we're just working with what we've got.
Yeah, I was going to say, if anyone has any tips or any advice for us, please drop them in the comments below.
Yeah.
Get that engagement going.
Anybody want to sponsor someone with like 1 subscriber as well, the business email will be in the description.
If we remember.
Yeah. That being said, this has been
ChatShip47@gmail.com, by the way.
Yeah. This has been Alex and Reece for ChatShip Podcast. I hope you enjoy, and we will see you in the next episode shortly. Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Massive butt plug. You're not going to jump on that?
Nope. No, I'm definitely not going to jump on a butt plug.
Title of your sex tape, volume 1.
Jesus Christ.